All right, over to Cupcho at 7. She's in the fairway. Chantel?
121. And we're trying to find as many greens as we can today.
Oh, found the green and nearly the hole. Cupcho for birdie. Oh,
yeah.
No quadrants needed here. She's
Right
showing us.
That's the first long putt we've seen of the day, and a little turkey action. She played that putt to have so much break. One time.
Oh. You said it earlier, sometimes you just need that one good thing to happen. She got that birdie at the last, and now carrying that momentum back-to-back for Cheyenne Knight. Oh, this is looking pretty good.
To get closer. Go, go, go.
Way to use that slope. Nicely done, Lauren Hartledge. That sets up a nice birdie putt for her.
It's a very long hole. It's 414 yards. Plays a little bit longer than that, it seems, just with the hill, uphill green. Oh! Add one of those birdies. So few on the 16th hole.
Oh, wow. And she does. I'm sure she's been wondering where that's been all day.
No, you can elect to chip or putt from here. It's not terrible. And 110 here now from Lauren. And she's been throwing darts, so why
oh
not
my
finish
goodness,
with one?
it's going to make a much easier putt, or one green in regulation yesterday, and now has missed the first one of the day. And she got that to sit down, and it's even rolling back towards the pin off of that back hill. We've seen multiple shots go through the green into that rough or even the bunker.
As a player won 6 straight starts, Nelly Korda is trying to do that here. Grant Boone Morgan Pressler, Nelly at 3.
As she bogeyed the first.
Little club twirl, not sure what that means. We'll see. We can't see her feet or ankles. Half the club disappeared down into that rough.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the bunker, but it was actually the rough, and good thing too, because she was able to take such an aggressive swing at it, and really well done.
Rose Zhang and Madeline Sackstrom tied for the lead entering this 3rd round. This is Rose at the 5th.
Yeah, she had some struggles of her own, hit it into the penalty area on the 2nd tee, but great rebound there on 5. Beautiful stroke right there. It definitely has been this club that has made the difference for her this week.
Yeah, coming of a drop shot on the previous hole, 6-iron to here, swinging from right to left down the hill, and it's just going to miss on the low side.
We're waiting for that other shoe to drop finally for Nelly Korda after 5 straight wins. Can she do it again?
She's another player who's been putting exceptionally well this week.
She was really solid. She didn't even pick her head up on that putt until after it went in the hole, just listening for it.
And now Se-Young Kim at the 11th.
The golf course is definitely there for the taking, so some of these players get out a little bit early.
It's been an amazing run from Nelly, and she's managed her time and her body very well, being fit and rested. Just a little wedge here for Nelly from 123 down off the right. This is a good line. Is it the right length?
They were seeing downwind, just a little bit more release than what the players saw certainly yesterday. And if you're playing into the wind in the final group and you think about what a couple weeks it is for her, defending for the very first time next week.
She three-putted the second hole for par. Uh-oh. Wow.
Yeah, that was very uncharacteristic from what we've seen with her with that club. And
I think Rose's fairways have been pretty good this week, as well as her putting. And her wedges.
yeah, that was a beautiful golf swing, tremendous tempo, just really, really smooth. It's a fortunate kick off the backside of that bunker.
Okay.
Both leading the tournament. Most eyes are really on Nelly and if she can come back. And these two are just going about their business in a beautiful way.
I think this is a really important one here for Nelly to turn the course of this day around. Needs to see a putt go in, maybe a little movement off the left. Yeah, that was what we've been seeing over the last few months from Nelly Korda.
To 15 under. Ruffles to get to 7. How about Gabby Gier?
It's off to a really solid start. She's feeling very comfortable, feeling like she really belongs. Certainly.
That always helps a player.
Oh, this could be an enormous breakthrough for Sackstrom. Yes, she's won before, but that was 4+ years ago. Part of that group tied at 7 under for 4th.
That's a tricky hole location to get it close to. What a fabulous shot. It's just barely over the false front. Just a quick putt down the hill, breaking a little bit to her right. Such a tremendous opportunity missed there.
It's way below the level of the green, and that's come out a little hot. Yeah, and she's now working hard for a 5. Just forced that second shot when she wasn't comfortable. As that third shot when she wasn't comfortable. Back down the green here. And that's a head scratcher there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just disappointing, you know, regardless of what happened off the tee from 50 yards. You're not looking, you're looking to have a tap in for birdie. Really smart play there, opening up the green, coming in from that right side.
And it is teed up on that cut of rough that's just around the collar of the green.
Well, she went right under it, Karen.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, and this one is pretty straight up the hill. Just got to hope she's not too shaken by the little chunky chip. Nope.
Now this club just keeps coming in clutch for Rose.
Her name was not on there, so maybe that'll be a bit of motivation.
Sackstrom for birdie.
Turn back the other way when you go down number 10, so back into the breeze. This one just left of that flag, trying to drift back towards the hole.
The beginning of 2020. That was the last year that Se-Young Kim won the LPGA Tour. She's showing signs of getting back to that player of the year.
And I think you know, the prototype for that was Tiger Woods. You know, he went and did that, and she kind of followed in those footsteps of winning everything she entered. That was a 9-iron from 136.
Set up towards the left side of this green. Look for a slight fade.
It's got plenty of height on this. It's looking good.
And whatever magic she has found with her putter has really been quite helpful as well, as is Rose's putter.
Oh, it's been magical as well. Karen, that was a good, what, 30 feet at least? Okay, a lot of ways to make a par. Unreal.
Looked like that ball almost went entirely into the hole.
Yeah, not a nice length bunker shot. This one needs to release back to that flag. It's trying to. It was lying pretty well in the bunker. It's not been as easy as it has been over this incredible run for Nelly. And that one drops. The par 5 coming up. Maybe she can begin to turn her fortunes around. That little bit of anger on the tee may have helped her kick her back into gear.
From 177, she's got a 5-iron out. And she was working on the impact, making sure she didn't release her hands. This is a well-struck shot, but it's going a little bit to the right half of the green.
Yeah, that's a safe play. It's a tough hole location today, all the way on that left side. Tough to get it close.
Rose for par.
And going with the putter. And it took a few little hops through that fringe initially. Don't like to bet against Madeline with these putts right now. She looks so solid, but Grant, I think those 5 weeks are going to go by really quickly.
Just Nelly from 60 yards. After what happened at the 9th, this will be past the hole. Try and spin it back. She could have hit the Seve shot onto the green, but played it safe. And this one just going to run by, so it'll only be a par here for Nelly, and she has not taken advantage of the par 5s today, Morgan.
Yeah, for somebody who has led the field in the entire tour. Set up a bit more square to this one.
This will be pretty good, Morgan.
Not a little bit longer than the putt we just saw from Nelly, but similar line.
She went to school in Stanford, so a lot of the grass there is that same type.
Just a little chippy
maybe.
shot here. Look at this.
Nearly tied the lead. With Roseng in for birdie, Madeline Sackstrom for one of her own.
Break to the right. It's enough speed.
Just another really good looking roll. Started it right on the line she was looking. Just was expecting that to break left at the very end, which is almost what Rose's did.
How about the shot from Rose, that third?
146 yards with the 9-iron. Back down the breeze on this hole. And this left of the flag, a little draw into the middle of the green.
Jin Young healthy again. Now Rose.
That's also a 9-iron from 140. It's going on a low draw, though. It is, and I like the play a lot because it's really fluffy where her ball is sitting.
You can tell by her reaction there. She was looking to chip that in. She has such a very simple Just anytime you're above the hole, can't be too aggressive with it, but that was a good stroke. I mean, really, it has come down, certainly their ball striking and execution.
And these two have done it effortlessly.
You know, you always have to putt well to win.
Straight downhill to the hole, so not as simple as she would have liked, and that just came out hot. She is so annoyed at herself.
Yeah, it's something that she and Jason Tom were thinking about heading into the day. Let's take advantage of that 9th hole. Let's take advantage here of the 14th with the wind change.
And that was back into the breeze. And a few putts have been tentative on this back nine. It certainly hasn't been the Nelly that we've seen.
Nelly came in trying to make history. Lydia Ko came here looking for one more victory, one more point toward the LPGA Hall of Fame. It's been a rough go today for Lydia, but a good way to finish.
Keep that tempo smooth.
Oh, this is well struck.
A beautiful golf swing. No rush in that transition of the tempo there. Fantastic shot.
And even though she's on the far right of this fairway, still really hard to get close to this left flag from 92 yards, lob wedge.
Landed it well past that downslope.
Hasn't looked like she was going to struggle at all. Even when she got into trouble on the 12th, she got out of that no problem.
Another good-looking roll, really. She's focused on that line that's on the ball, watching it roll end over end. It's one of the things she said, I can see it. I can see when it rolls the way that I want it to roll. And combine, she's just in general a good green reader.
Rose to answer Sackstrom's birdie. How big is that?
If you want to be aggressive here, anytime you're above the hole, you just have to take what it gives you. She had a, all in all, still a really good stroke.
Well, this has been some kind of a show between Zhang and Sackstrom. 10 shots clear of the rest of the field.
The level of the fairway, winds off the right, should be down slightly. Looks good from here.
Yeah, just beyond the flag, where you have to be. The flag just over a huge false front. Not only the hardest statistical.
Rose is 147. She's got an 8 on. Plays about 4 up.
It looked like she was asking that to settle as it was drawing away from the hole a little bit more than she would have liked, but landed it just into that upslope.
You have no green to use on the green. It's all uphill. You can't really see much of that green surface. Oh, she played that magnificently.
And landed it right into that upslope.
She dueled Jennifer Kupcho last year at the Mizuho Americas Open.
With a 9-iron from 123 yards to this uphill green. And this is on a very good line. Looks good from down here in the fairway.
Rose not paying any attention to what I've got to say.
Oh, yes, just another beauty.
Has to make sure she carries that false front here, Karen, about 5-6 paces on the green.
Had to err on that side, right?
That's exactly where she needed to hit it.
And these two are just playing amazing golf.
And the conditions yesterday.
Yeah, it should be noted that the conditions tomorrow not expected to be like today, more like what we saw yesterday. Some rain, very high chance of rain tomorrow. Bit cooler again as well. So time to bring the rain gear back out. Hope it had a full day to dry.